So for my project, I checked different propeller positions at the transit section of a boat that I made. I tested it because currently in the United States, 53% of the goods that we use today are imported by ship. So I felt that by making the fuel cost lower because of better fuel efficiency, because of better propeller efficiency, I could lower the cost of shipping for both for both the sellers and consumers. So I built a boat out of cardboard.
Okay.
I made a base plate, then I built walls on it. I glued it with wood glue, and then I sprayed everything with polyurethane spray to waterproof it. After that, I tested these 4 different holes using sponge and 2 DC motors mounted on the sponge to come out of a pair of twin screw propellers. So in the end, I got the lower inner to the best, lower outer the second best, upper inner the third best, and the slowest was upper higher.
Okay.
I think that's because of the disturbance from the wake and the air. I also believe that the disturbance from the wake was less than the disturbance of the air. Otherwise, it would be more like lower inner, higher inner, lower outer, higher outer. So after I did everything, I took a Welch's t-test.
Okay.
And so to do it, I used Microsoft Excel, and I put in my numbers and gave me the values. Currently, the universally recognized number by both psychologists and economists is 5%, 0.05. And all my numbers here are below 0.05. So I can feel sure that if I can feel confident that if this project is replicated by another person, or if someone copies this into real life, well then my results will reflect into that. The real life application of this is fuel efficiency and faster boats. If we can use less fuel for the same amount of distance, then we can. That's less fuel we're mining, and that's less fuel that's going into our environment. Also, we can create faster boats. So if the Navy wants to produce faster boats to catch more people, or the Coast Guard, then they can position their propellers more. They can optimize their propellers, and then they can make those faster boats without having to put any stronger, more expensive engines. Also, the cost for consumers is going to be less because the cost for shipping is going to be less.
Exactly.
And also, cost for producing, for selling it on the sellers, they don't lose any profit because their goods are still getting shipped, and they aren't losing any money from shipping.
Cool. Yeah, that's cool.